is a conversation that has been taking place for months now. The future of short-term rentals and how the city plans to regulate them across the city going forward. As the city moves into phase 2 of the ordinance, there have been updates made to policies governing short-term rentals. Our Alexis Green has been following this story closely, and she joins us now in studio with the breakdown of those new policies. Lexus?
Leslie, the ordinance, which was adopted in January of this year, began with focus on short-term rentals on the Island in the Flour Bluff area. Now, city staff is evaluating land use and zoning districts for single-family districts across the city. But even in phase 2, no STRs would be allowed in single-family zone areas on Padre Island. Here's why.
And in this discussion with the council district rep from that area, that they were very much opposed to any short-term rentals in single-family neighborhoods on the island. And they've definitely been very vocal and not wanting that on the island. And so that recommendation or that option was presented yesterday.
At Tuesday's City Council briefing, city staff recommended that in phase 2, SDRs with owners living on site would be allowed citywide with no density requirements. And SDRs in single-family zone neighborhoods would be allowed at only 15% of all homes on one side of a street, which ADRIENNE TRUELOVE, who manages Airbnb properties on the side, is relieved to hear.
A lot of things they did in the beginning that this is just basically expanding it, and it actually gives us more rights as property owners to do something to make income on our property. So I'm very happy with City Council right now, and I couldn't have been happier yesterday.
Again, these recommendations do not include Padre Island. The city also stated that the appeals process, which would include community support for more STRs on the street, would be managed through the city's Board of Adjustment. City staff is now working on a draft of the phase 2 ordinance where they will consider feedback from the 17-person stakeholder advisory group, public comment, and best practices from Texas cities across the country. Leslie, Rudy, back to you.
All right, Lexus, thanks for the update.